What's going on, guys, and welcome into a Saturday morning edition of Royal Bettors. I'm Jaric rubel alongside Jake Elder. Glad to be with you for the Saturday edition of NHL hockey. So we got, I don't know how many games off the top of my head here. I'm not going to count, but we got a lot on Saturday to discuss. We got two day games to break down, then the evening slate. Yesterday, I swear I should have went 3-0, man. Like I gotta be like a jinx to something, right? At this point, like there's no way. Like these bets aren't bad bets to make. And like the first period overs in these Anaheim games, they've been hitting, and then all of a sudden these last two, they don't hit, and then the game's 3-3, 4-4. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. I mean, I've been struggling too, but I know I've been on a little hiatus for the past 2 days, but yesterday I went 1-2. I didn't tweet out any of my plays, but I played my ones that I talked about on here with the the under in the Hawks, which didn't go well at all. Over in the Caps didn't go well at all. But Ducks plus 1.5. Can't go wrong with that one. It's at 100% lifetime warranty. I think. I don't know.
On the road, yeah, literally.
Yeah. So that one was my one winning bet there.
Yeah, I won the Caps puck line on a damn miracle thanks to
I know
the empty netter. That makes up for Winnipeg 2 nights ago not doing anything for me. And then the first period under New York Columbus. That's New York's first period over, and of course they score 2 goals themselves. Like fuck,
Right.
like I can't catch a break, man. Like. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, too, because I don't know. Like, we're not even a month in. Like, I'm going to give myself time here. If we get to Thanksgiving and I'm still not winning, then maybe I'll think about retiring. I won't retire. This shit happens.
Maybe take a day off or something. I don't know.
Literally, take a weekend off one of these days. Might need it. Either way, let's get into today's slate. Again, if you like what you hear, even though the record is so piss poor, follow me on Twitter at Jaric_rubel11, at JakeElder19. He's doing a little bit better than I am. And the show at Royal Bettors. We'll turn this puppy around here at some point this season. Today's slate, 12:30 Central Time, the NHL Network showcase game. Islanders at Predators. This one's basically a pick'em, and I don't understand why. -115 to the Isles. -105 to the Preds. Over under 5.5 shaded under. Now, Islanders 2 shutouts in a row here, and they're coming off tremendous rest. I just don't see how you could back Nashville. None of me says you could back Nashville against a good team.
Yeah.
Like they should not be anything besides money to me. Like, I don't know. The books making Nashville like this pisses me off.
Yeah, 100%. Maybe it's the fact that they're off rest, but I mean Nashville is on a 2-game win streak, but like I mean they're not.
I don't care.
Yeah, they're not very good. There's nothing. But the fact that they are home, once again, I like to ride their home unders because they have that energy there, and so like the energy to play hard, I guess, not score goals because they can't. Not the best at scoring goals, but with that being said, like you said, the Islanders line is very not what I was expecting, and I saw it yesterday, so I put bets in. I did that the money line and total goals parlay with the Islanders and the under, and it's plus 330. So I thought it was really good value because it feels like it's just what should happen. And then I put some money on the Islanders money line by itself at that value. I don't know if the books know something that we don't, because usually they do when they do stuff like this and bait us all in, and then we lose. But
I'm going to go with the draw. This game has overtime written all over it, if you ask me.
Yeah,
I just see this being completely 2-2 here. I mean, neither team has a lot of firepower on offense. I'd say Islanders do more so. I think both of these teams have all the capability in the world to lock this down on defense. Like you said, go under. And I could definitely see a late third period goal, kind of like even not late, but maybe with like 8 minutes left, tying this game up, and then just drag it into overtime.
1-1 or 2-2. That's exactly what it sounds like. But I don't see the Predators coming out on top. But like, if it goes to overtime, it's obviously a 50-50 shot. But
I swear, dude, the Predators just skate back, and then just find Forsberg on a 2-on-1 on the overtime. So it's all they ever do. especially against the Hawks, and it works every time. Forsberg up the right wing, just bang, short side. I hate it. All right, one more day game to talk about here. Again, in the Islanders Preds, Jake likes the Islanders and the under money line parlay. That's plus 330. You could do that. And then I like the draw, and that's around the same.
It's probably down lower, good, because I got the 5.5
last night.
Yeah, I did it last night, so it's a little more juice now, but not much at all for some reason. Maybe people, yeah, but this is the morning game, right? I would think the bets would be in by now, but whatever.
All right, Montreal and LA. Another one that's kind of almost a pick 'em. Montreal minus 105, LA Kings minus 120. So, I mean, there is some difference in value there compared to the last game. Over under 5.5, shaded under. This is a game I don't really have a say-so in, to be honest. Every game I bet Montreal, it's ended up a loss for me, so I'm just not going to touch it. I mean, he just can't seem to score goals whatsoever. They finally did against San Jose and broke that streak, but I mean, historically, Montreal just stinks on the West Coast trips. It's just not a game I have a feel for. Maybe a Kopitar goal prop, but probably just stay away.
So, I was looking to make a DFS lineup. I know this is totally DFS, and we do that at the end, but I was looking to make a DFS lineup, and I'm going to stick with my strategy of taking the top line center for the team that's facing the Canadiens, just because when Denault was there, that top line center actually would get shut down by him. He would literally stick on their side the entire game, and they wouldn't be able to do anything. Now that he's gone, the Canadiens need to adapt, and I don't think they have, because it's shown that top line center or that top line period produces more now against them. And Kopitar's been an absolute animal. So I made a DFS lineup, and I stacked that entire top line for the Kings with Kopitar, Dustin Brown, and Arvidsson. And I like it a lot. And the Kings they need to win. They're 6-game losing streak now. Canadians finally probably feel better about themselves. So hopefully maybe they won't, that could be a good thing that they feel better about themselves, but I'm going to take it with that they aren't. They just got a 4-0 win against the Sharks. I don't really know how I didn't watch the game. I don't know if the Sharks looked bad or the Canadians looked good, but Denault against his former team on that second line, I mean, that shuts that line down. He's very good defensively. So, with that being said, I do like the Kings here. I like this spot a lot for the Kings, actually. They haven't won a game. They gotta win at some point. They're home against a team that really hasn't proven anything special. So,
yeah. All right, so I like maybe Kopitar to score a goal there. Jake definitely likes Kopitar to score a goal, and he's leaning towards LA.
I will be betting Kopitar to score a goal. So, we got Jay Stone in here.
You said, "Ayo, Pucksters." No bad song references today. I can give you some song references.
Yeah,
they might not be cliche.
Right? I was like, we'll give you some song references. We got
plenty. I'll give you all the playlists. You metalhead, I got you. All right. So Detroit and Toronto here, moving on to the evening slate of games. Toronto minus 310 home favorites. Detroit plus 245 road dogs. Over under 6, shaded under. Now, I think Detroit another live dog here, man. And plus 1.5, minus 110. Like, man, there's some value there. Because my liking all year, I'm still picking up what I'm seeing, through October. But this is the first time these two teams have played, and I've always thought Detroit's going to match up well with Toronto this year. I think they're going to give them big fits. The only thing is there's going to be no Bertuzzi because he's not vaccinated, so he can't go to Canada. So that'll alter the lines a little bit. I don't know if I'll bet it, but I really do like plus 1.5 for Detroit.
That's such a tough beat, too. It's been really good for them. I was trying to look if there's any trend for back-to-back teams coming off a loss. I mean, I know it's obviously just random teams, but that could definitely mean something for the season-wise, how teams are feeling, in a back-to-back. But that'll take me a while to look. Yeah, here I don't like the Leafs. I mean, they're 1-4 in their last 5, and the Red Wings are coming off that OT loss. So, I mean, I'm probably just gonna sit this game out. But
Yeah, I mean, they just beat the Capitals. Detroit's a live dog. For me, the down with Op was bad. I was stoned.
dude, go ahead.
No, I remember that. You say what you were gonna say.
Yeah, because it's some song, but I can't really figure out. Yeah, not really
Crazy.
sure where to go with that one, but whatever. Sounds
Okay.
good. I'm just blanking on that.
Devils Pens. Devils plus 125 road dogs. Pens minus 145 home faves. Minus 122 the under. The number's at 6. I like Penguins in regulation here, but I'm gonna bet Gensel to score a goal because it's Saturday night.
Yeah. Both teams, their last game was against the Flames. And
It was, and they both got smoked.
yeah,
Pretty good.
I mean, the Devils
The
made
Devils
it
had a
5
goalie change.
or whatever. They made it close, but that first period didn't exist. It probably would have been a better game. But the Penguins were playing Jaric, I don't think, right?
No, they weren't.
And he'll probably be playing tonight, I would think.
Yep. I kind of want to bet Penguins and reg, but I don't know.
And the Penguins have been on a big slump, 1-3 in their last 4. But I mean, the Devils have.
Is Crosby gonna play tonight?
I don't know, but I definitely like the spot for the Penguins a lot here, and it'll be one way.
Jeff Carter's game time decision, and so is Crosby. So both of them could be back here. So I do kind of lean Pittsburgh here. They'll definitely win if one or both of them is back. They definitely miss Carter.
It just sucks because Pittsburgh is a very overtime team.
Yeah, I know. But I do like Gensel to score a goal. It's Saturday. He was quiet last Saturday, even though they smoked Toronto. I think this is finally the Saturday he gets it going. I mean, like I mentioned on the shows the last couple times, Mr. Saturday Night. This man loves to score on Saturday, kind of like Suter on Sundays.
Well, he doesn't like to score. It just became a meme, I think.
It happens. Yeah.
Yeah, the Devils didn't look good at all. And, I mean, they're
didn't.
struggling without Hughes. They looked really good with Hughes. Like, Hughes made them – he's basically their offense because they play defense as a team.
I think I'm going to take Pittsburgh in regulation, I think. I've been feeling it since last night, and the fact that Carter and Crosby, I think one of them will definitely play.
Yeah, and I like
both of them play, I mean.
Obviously, yeah. It'll be we would think it would be a boost for the Penguins, but they tend to have a better record without him.
Right.
But with being 1-3 in the last 4, maybe that'll give them that. If one of them do play, it gives them the spark they need to get back on the winning side. So
that one win was last Saturday at home.
Yeah. So I really actually do like the spot for the Penguins. Outlooking injuries and whatever else, like, feels like a good spot for them. That's good.
What's up, Nick?
What's up?
Hope
all right.
You're doing well. Numbers for your boy Tim today, or is there?
So,
yeah. Before we get to that, we got one more game before we get to that late slate. We got Minnesota, Colorado to talk about. Over under 5.5, minus 120 to the over. Colorado minus 160 home favorites. Minnesota plus 140 dogs. I'm probably not gonna bet this game, though. The 5.5 seems luxurious.
It's about the over. Yeah, I got literally nothing. Both teams have not been consistent. Like
Kemper's numbers lifetime versus his team that drafted him, Minnesota, aren't great. He's got 3.2 goals against. I mean, I do lean towards the over here because I mean Colorado seemed to want to start pretty offense at a nice pace.
Yeah, very true. This game's at 8, so I don't know what you were talking about. Didn't you say this last early?
8 o'clock still Central Time. Yeah, there's like 2 9 games. Yeah. I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock. It's all the same thing for me. If you think about it, 8 o'clock's prime time on the East Coast.
I guess fair enough. But yeah, I don't have a play on this one. But Terry's gonna be upset with you, man.
All right, Terry's always he thinks the Wild have a good shot tonight. I do too. Maybe the draw in this one too, but I'm not gonna bet that. I don't want to just be fire and shit here.
Yeah, because I don't know. Neither of these teams have any trend going right now. I mean, the Wild are on a downward trend, I think, for right now. They played really good in the beginning of the season there, but they're 3 of their last 5.
Oh my God, I just realized the way I broke this up, I missed a couple more early games. Why did,
That's
however,
what I
this
was,
sign?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. I was
because
like,
instead of typing it out, I took screenshots this time of the ads because I woke up a little late and didn't have enough time to type it. And the way I clicked it, I put the second one last and the third one second, so I got all messed up. Colorado's up to 6 plus 105. Okay, so the line's moved since I last looked, unless it's still 5.5 on DraftKings, but
yeah, on FanDuel it's at 6 plus 100.
crazy.
I don't know if I'll be betting it just for the fact of I don't really have a true feel. It just feels obvious to take the over here because both are high-powered offenses. But I probably won't be betting this one at all.
Yeah, I would lean over, but I'm probably not going to bet it either. All right, Florida and Boston, since I skipped over another 6 o'clock game. Plus 110 to the Panthers road dogs. Bruins minus 130 home favorites. Over under 5.5 shaded over. Man, I don't know. Like, Florida's rolling here. They got to lose at some point, right? I took Boston last time against them. Knight's going to go tonight. I think if this was a spot where Bob started again, I would have went back to Boston, but I don't. I like Spencer Knight, man. Like, I lean under 5.5. Like, this could totally be a 3-2 overtime game again.
Yeah, 100%. I might be betting that exact score, to be honest. I mean, Boston's on a 2-game losing streak, and they've scored 2 goals in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
They can't find that offense right now. And obviously the Panthers are undefeated. But they're in a back-to-back. So that throws a different scenario in there. Like, will that have them, move in quicker, or will they start off slow? Like, because if they start off slow, Boston's going to take advantage, and that top line is going to get a goal in the first period. Like, I feel like that's how Boston rolls. So I feel like first period ends 1-0 Boston, and the game kind of just goes from there. And like you said, 3-2 seems like the exact outcome that we're going to get for this.
I might actually bet the draw on this one. This one seems like a spot where it's definitely going to go to overtime. So I don't think the Panthers are going to play bad enough to where they're going to get smoked in regulation. But I think that I think Boston's going to find a way here to really. I think they might win, but I'll bet the draw.
Yeah, the fact that they just.
I definitely don't see this game ending in regulation. If they do, it's going to be Florida.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm going to bet the under in this one. I feel like if a team runs away with it, it's going to be 4-1 final, and that hits the under. And I don't think it'll be any worse than 4-1. So the under and the draw bet looks very good. I don't want to pick a side because we think it's going to – I can't really assume who's going to be that team to come out on top. But the under seems like the way to go. Plus 100 for 5.5. I mean – maybe if it fades to a 6 later, but I doubt it.
All right. So I'm liking the draw here in Florida, Boston. Jake lean in the under, but you have to officially take it?
Yeah, I'm officially taking it.
All right. So Chicago, St. Louis. Chicago plus 165 road dogs. St. Louis minus 190 home favorites. Over under 6 minus 115. I mean, one, you probably got to take the over 6 for one, but the other one, like, I think the Blues team total over 3.5 minus 105 is the play, because the Hawks have allowed 4 goals every single road game they've played, and I don't see this one being any different here.
Fleury's allowed 4 goals in every game he's played.
Right? Like, unfortunately, like, here's me going against the Hawks, so they're probably gonna win. So make your bets the way you think.
I don't know. You said it yesterday, and they lost. So
yeah, they got smoked.
Let's see. Seems like this is for the last game, I believe. Seems like a trap spot with undefeated team being a dog.
Yeah, St. Louis ain't undefeated anymore. So.
No, he's talking about.
I know that's why I know it's about the last game, because St. Louis isn't undefeated anymore.
I know. I just clicked it last. Yeah, no, I definitely see that there.
I mean, it feels like a trap too. New coach. I mean. Travel.
Yes. So I'm just gonna take the under and I'm gonna watch that game. But St. Louis regulation and puck line here. Yep, just fade the Hawks. I mean,
yeah, I had the worst feeling though that it's gonna go 3-3 to OT and screw everybody. Because the Hawks and Blues in St. Louis always seem to be like
I was
3-3.
gonna say, yeah, it's the rivalry aspect of the game that could, flip this on us. But the Blues are good. They're at home. I
I'm
like them in
still
the first
kicking myself
period.
for not picking the Blues in the preseason, man. I was high on them in the summer and I talked myself out of them. Damn.
Yeah, they're looking very good. They
Really?
won their last 5. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with regulation and puck line probably myself. It will be my first time betting against the Hawks, so that's kind of scary. But hopefully it doesn't go down the wrong way. Yeah, but your team total bet, I like that a lot.
Right?
Let's see.
Yeah,
Team target. Going to have a target on Hawks back.
yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
they might. Teams might have a vendetta against him for everything that's happened and be like, we just got fucking 10 goal you.
Just annihilation.
Like, it's bad. Like, Colleton's got to go too. Like, it's like, even if you think he's not the problem, like, he's got to go. Like, I mean, they're approaching 10 straight games here.
Yeah, I don't understand how you could see an for team and just not think, hey, the coach should probably be fired. Like, the team isn't bad either. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, I know. You hear my dad laughing?
No.
Oh. All right, you got anything else to say on that one? It felt like you stopped and had a thought.
Yeah, no, I like the Blues puck line and regulation. And yeah, that Blues team total over 3.5 is a very good look to me.
Crosby is in. Penguins and regulations official. Glad I'm going to grab that right now before the line changes. Plus 105. Lock that in.
Yep, I was ready. I already threw some money down on it.
All right. So now we're going to head out west. Finally, Jets and Sharks. Pick 'em. Minus 110 both ways. Why is it a pick 'em? I don't really know. I would honestly say this is Winnipeg or bust here, but the way they've been playing on these West Coast trips and it being 1-goal games terrifies me. So I'm going to stay away.
So yeah, the fact that it's pick'em shocks me. And Jets are on a 4-game win streak, and Sharks on a 3-game losing streak. I'm gonna ride the obvious wave here and go with the Jets.
I wanted to do that, but it's just like, dude, every single West Coast game they've played has been so uneasy, and they lost to the Sharks last time they were there. Like, I don't know.
But I just can't understand how a team I'm just gonna ride that win streak.
I would say Dubois maybe half a point. Those the half a points have been like even money for him, and he's been killing it.
Yeah, because Wheeler and Scheifele, right? They're out. Someone's got to carry it.
I completely forgot to mention. I'm gonna be Blues prop city here once we get to the prop section. So stay tuned.
All right. I need to. Okay, yeah. I'm totally with the Jets here. It's one of my favorite bets. I don't know. Sharks have been on a downhill. I said it before when they were on their win streak. I was like, they're gonna come down to earth and they aren't nothing. I don't know. They're not special. You hyped up Aiden Hill, and I was just like, I don't really. Yep, Winnipeg money line, all in. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, but the Sharks, they had almost 50 shots on goal on Allen, dude.
I know, but it's like, I don't know.
Aiden Hill didn't play badly. I don't know. Allow me. That's like a
He
normal
didn't
hockey
play
game.
bad, but I was just like, they aren't 5-0 team or whatever they were.
Yeah, 4-2, I think.
Well, now.
So they lost to Nashville and Boston before that.
Weren't they one of the undefeated teams or like really good teams at the point?
Yeah, through their first 4. But yeah, they've come back down to earth a lot. All right, Philly and Calgary. Philly, okay, Philly, this is a line discrepancy here, if you ask me. Philly plus 130, Calgary minus 150. Over under 6, minus 115 to the over. You got to look for the way they're playing, man. Like, I get Calgary. They played awesome on that road trip, but now they're coming back home here. Could be a trap game after a long road trip. Way too big of favorites, if you ask me. I mean, the way the Flyers are playing, you got to look Flyers here. You got to look Atkinson prop, Giroux prop.
Dude, I'm scared about Atkinson. Atkinson was my guy last year, right? Jeff Carter's good to go also. They're both in.
Awesome.
Yeah, like that Penguins bet. But last year, I bet Atkinson like so much to score, and he was scoring like every game. And this year, I was like, I kind of wanted to ride that, but for some reason, I didn't ride it, and I'm scared to bet it because when I do, he's not going to score, even though he scored like the last 5 games.
Right.
And your screen's off. I don't know.
Yeah,
If
I know it's off. Don't panic. I'm here.
Don't panic. I'm not panicking. I was letting you know your screen's off. But yeah, I think the Flyers are in a good spot here. For the line, like money wise, I would never bet the Flames minus 160 against a team that's, I mean, the Flames are on a 5-game win streak. Flyers are 4 of their last 5. Flyers look like the way to go here, but I think I'll just be watching this one. The over is probably a good look with the fact that both teams have been scoring goals. So
I'm probably gonna go just Flyers money line here, plus 130. I think they get it done here. They've played real well out west historically. I mean, they looked real good against Edmonton, who I liked a lot, and they took it to them big time. I mean, Edmonton does allow the most shots on goal, so this is a different bunch that they're going to be going up against. But give me the Flyers here, even if it's a close game.
Yep. Yeah, it sounds so reasonable at that price. You're right. Like, it's going to be a close game. I don't think there's going to be a blowout for the Flames again. And
I don't think the Flames have a hot first period like they did. I mean, if anything, both teams to score period one here might be a decent look too, the way both of these teams have been striking early.
Yes, very true. All right. So we both like the Flyers in this with this price. It's a good price.
Yep. And we got one last game to talk about here as we finally worked our way through the chaotic stretch of games as I fumbled around the start times because so many teams are starting at weird times. But Oilers and Canucks, minus 140 Edmonton road favorites, plus 120 Canucks home dogs, over under 6 shaded over. I don't really have a big feel on this game here. I mean, Canucks got to be hungry for a win here. I mean, Oilers, they're coming off a loss. I mean, this is probably a spot where I'm going to sit back and watch and just kind of like see how Edmonton is off a loss throughout the year. Because this could be a spot where we're going to want to back them here if, 2-3 games off a loss. They're, winning games.
Yeah, very true. I like that off a loss thing because, I mean, McDavid's a different breed of hockey player. So, like, he's going to come out hard. And I think Mike Smith he's off the injured list. So, unpopular opinion, Vancouver money line. But
I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think they're a live dog here. I just don't really want to pick a side in this game because, I mean, honestly, 6 does seem luxurious here, to be honest. This should be a 6.5.
Yes, I like that spot there too. But if Mike Smith is playing, the Oilers can be an under team so easily.
It makes no sense, though. They even with Smith and net, they've allowed the most shots ever through the season so far, and he still stops everything.
Yeah, Mike Smith, maybe they just close the gaps. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, it does not make sense.
Leave little options to score for them. But yeah, the Oilers make Smith look really good, whether they're scoring 6 goals or 2 goals. Like, yeah, I like the Oilers here, but it's a high price for them. I won't be betting.
I don't know if it's a high price. I just don't know what to expect tonight. Like, I think minus 140 is all right for them. We've seen the Ducks at minus 140. Like, I don't know.
True, but is it? We get.
I mean, the Canucks aren't that great at competition as of right now.
Very true, yeah. But I'll probably not be betting anything in this one.
Yeah. Same for me. All right, so
Where are you seeing a 6 though? I'm at 6.5 minus.
Yeah, so it changed. No, I told you, like right before we hopped on here, I took screenshots of the DraftKings lines and emailed them to myself, and that's what I'm looking at on my screen right now. Because for some reason, when I try to open up DraftKings on my computer, it just doesn't want to work.
Gotcha.
So yeah. Because I saw the Hawks are now like plus 180 and the Blues are minus 210. Like that changed a few since I last talked about them. A whole 20 cents.
We'll slide right into props because I'm all over McDavid to do some crazy stuff tonight. I don't know
Do
what it'll
some
be, but
crazy.
he's going to be in the point department. He's going to be in all the departments.
Right. We
Yeah.
both like Kopitar. We were talking about that. That'll be the one early game prop we do.
Yep. I actually made a lineup for the early games.
Okay. I don't have any lineups, so I'll throw it over to you once we wrap up props, and then we just kind of wrap up the show.
Yeah.
Well, best bets. Can't forget about best bets. But another prop, Gensel to score a goal. I like him, Mr. Saturday Night. And then Dubois over half a point. I got to look at the prices on these. I'm going to be honest. I'll tweet these out here soon after we end this live. Flyers, I'll probably look towards Atkinson point because it was plus 100 last time I saw, plus 105. And then I'm going to look for a Giroux goal, man. Every game, these big Flyer games, this guy's been coming through, and he's still good value. So those will be my props for me tonight. Oh, actually, forgot about the Blues. Again, I'm scrolling past these games in a weird order. Pardon me. Tarasenko's been on a heater. I think he's probably going to end up torching the Hawks again today. Remind them who their daddy is.
Very true.
Barbashev, I'm still going to keep going back to the well on because anyone who's over plus 400 and is on the kind of point streaks that he's been, I mean, obviously I'm going to dabble on that. Kyrou I'll dabble on, and probably Shen as well.
Yeah, Blues should be rolling tonight. So we've had Quicken back-to-back games. So we'll probably get Peterson, I would think.
That's what I think as well.
So yeah, with my lineup in the morning, like I said, I stacked that top line for LA. I like the spot for LA. They got to get that win. They got to get back in the win department. I mean, it's been a long time. They have 6 losses, but they've been competing in every game. And like I said, Janalt's playing against his former team. I don't think he's going to score. He's not a big guy to score, but he'll want the team to win. So I stacked that line. I got Toffoli and Petrie from Montreal also in there. Toffoli just because he's deeper in the lines for Montreal. I like him to be that guy to score for win Montreal if they do score, however it goes. I got Casey Cizikas just because I'm feeling him. Cheap option. He was one of the ones I was feeling there. I don't know his first name. I don't want to say Sean Mayfield. Scott Mayfield. Scott Mayfield, he last year when I started putting in my lineups, he was getting like 5 shots and a goal and assist, like left and right. So I'm gonna ride him as one of my defensemen, and then I'm gonna put Peterson or Quick, whoever the goalie is. I think it'll be Peterson tonight, but Peterson's goalie, and then I follow because best option for the money that I had left over there.
Right, and he's sneaky. This is the kind of game for him.
Very true. That's why, yeah. And then for my lineup for the night games, like I said, McDavid, he's gonna light it up tonight. I'm hoping. I like Barkov against the Bruins. I'm just feeling Barkov tonight. Someone's gonna have to step up. I think it'll be a tight checking game, so I think he'll be the one to come out. And then I got Kyrou in there against the Hawks. He's been hot, so hopefully he rolls. Maybe Crosby and Carter being back gives a boost to the people around them rather than themselves because they will make all the lines better there. So I got Zucker in my lineup. I might be betting some Penguins to score also with those guys. I want to see the lines, and then I will pick because I think whoever plays with Crosby will take a very big benefit from that. And Carter, both are very good playmakers, so I'll be looking at that. Random player, Marcus Foligno. I'm just going to ride him. I think that game's going to be high scoring, and he's been on the hit market playing hard with the other team, so abs are quick. He'll have to be on his toes. Defenseman-wise, I got Neil Poink. He's always finding ways to get in the point department. 2 assists last game. And then Radko Gudas. can't go wrong with him. He's putting up shots and hits every game, block shots. He does it all. If he gets that assist or goal, it puts him way above his price. We're big on the Penguins tonight. Tristan Jarry's got to be the best goalie play, I would think. I mean, his numbers are unreal. On 1.7 goals against and a 9.33 save. Like, he's playing amazing. And then last one was Charlie Coyle. I like Barkov for that top line, but I think the second line will be the one to score for Boston tonight. So I got Coyle, and yeah, that's my DFS lineups. Player prop wise, I'm probably going to be betting McDavid over 1.5 points if that's a bet I can make. And like I said, I'm going to look at the lines for the Penguins. Yeah, so Crosby would be on top line with Gensel and Rodriguez, Carter with Zucker and Kapanen. So that's what they're looking like to be right now. I think that boosts all the guys around those two. So.
Oh, yeah, and plus the responsibility of Rodriguez. I mean, he was struggling there on that top line. I think he'll probably get some more open ice here tonight, not having to deal with tough matchups.
Yep.
All right, so I like your DFS. I don't have any DFS today, to be honest. I don't have a lot of – normally when I'm not feeling props, chances are I'm not feeling DFS. So that's just kind of how that rolls.
Yeah,
And
honestly, it's a stupid story, but I deposited money and it deposited in a daily fantasy where it's stuck on daily fantasy and can't go over to the sports book. So I was like forced to make lineups. Like, I want to get rid of this money and put it in the lineup. So I made 2 today.
All right, so we'll hop on over to best bets here before we wrap up the show. Again, if you liked what you heard throughout the show, be sure to follow us on Twitter at Royal Bettors, at Jaric_rubel11, at JakeElder19. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, give us a thumbs up, comment, interact with us because it's a long season and we're not even a month into it. So try to make as many friends as we can here throughout the hockey gambling community. And let's toss it to best bets. Here, I'll let you kick things off here. I seem to always start off best bets. Maybe we'll change our luck around.
True. Yeah, I'm going to stick with where the value's at and ride the win streak there and the lose streak for the other team. I wanted to pick the Kings because I thought the line would be better, but the Jets line is better than the Kings, which kind of shocks me. But yeah. I'm going to go with the Jets here. Hopefully it isn't a trap game, being a pick'em game. But I think the Jets should be really good tonight. Sharks have looked really bad lately. Can't get it going. I mean, they get behind quick and they don't come back from it. So I'm going to do, if I could do like half a bet on, or whatever unit, however we want to refer to it.
Half a unit on the over and half a game on?
No, on the money line and the regulation line. Because plus 150, I really don't like the Sharks at all tonight or any night, really. So I'm going to ride the Jets here. Coming off a win. I mean, coming off 4 wins, realistically. So Jets money line and Jets in regulation at plus 150 and minus 110.
All right, Jake like in Winnipeg here tonight. I'm going to head over to St. Louis and take the Blues team total over 3.5 minus 105. I think just like everyone else around the league, they're going to light up the Blackhawks tonight. And Hawks on the back-to-back. Like, I thought that Carolina game would be a little closer than it was. This game, I thought, even before yesterday's game started, has disaster written all over it for the Hawks. So, since I think it's a disaster, the Hawks probably win like 5-3.
No. I can't even imagine the Hawks winning 5-3. I can't even imagine the Hawks winning. Dude. And this Blues team at home, I'm going to be on the first period.
I think the fans, like, in this building, like, I genuinely think, like, the Hawks are going to get an earful all night. And it kind of sucks, too, because Taze and Kane are the only ones who deserve it. Nobody else on that ice deserves it.
Yeah, man.
From, you know what perspective I'm talking about, too. Not from the fact that they're winless.
Yeah. No, I got you. Yeah, it's sad time for the Hawks. But Olmark is looking to start for the Bruins. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know.
I think we're getting the same thing. I think the Bruins are just a team as if they're scoring or not right now, and they're not.
Yeah, very true. Under.
All right. So again, thanks everybody for tuning in. The Earl brothers, thank you guys for watching. Jay Stone, I saw you popped in, like in the terrible music references. We hope to see you guys all again tomorrow. I think we'll be live at 10 a.m. again. I think that's the goal we're searching for. And then, yeah, I mean, 9 a.m. on Monday, 3 p.m. Tuesday, and schedule kind of goes from there. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in live. If you made it this far as the video, again, drop us a like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter. We'd appreciate all that. We'll be back with you guys tomorrow. Again, Jake's best bets on the Winnipeg Jets, and mine's on the Blues team total over 3.5. We'll see y'all tomorrow, everybody. Take care, cash some tickets, make some money.
Yes, sir.